Yeah, it seems like everything is working. Hello, guys. As usual, I want to stream every day or every night, as you see. Well, today's stream will not be so long. I want after all to make it fast, like maybe not more than 1 hour and a half. We'll see. Matthew's family, hi. Greetings to Virginia. Golden Virginia, Virginia, Virginia. Nice. Dasko, hi. Good morning. George L. Jardine, hi. Hope you're doing great. I'm just setting up the chats for today's stream. Yeah. Looks like everything is set. Looks like we have everything. Northernmost Hexer, hi. From Tromsø, Norway. Awesome. Tromsø is awesome. Yeah. Maybe I should put this computer closer a little. But yeah, next time I'll set up the things now. Let it be as it is. Good evening. Good evening, guys. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fine. Vadim, hi, morning. I wonder if this morning is good after all. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah. You can sleep too? I slept well. 6 hours, I think it's okay for me. Woke up not more than an hour ago. We are taking off, sinking their own submarines in Mediterranean Sea. What? What kind of submarines? Did I miss something? By the way, let's check out the recent news. We have several topics to discuss today. President Trump announced that he reopens the mental institutions, labeling their close a catastrophic mistake. Well, here I agree, actually. But he again says about asylums to address untreated mental illness plaguing American cities. Oh, come on. Now all of the asylum seekers are sick, all of them are criminals. Yeah. Like Donald Trump is a fascist. It's already clear. It seems like he wants to deploy or will deploy already the military force into Portland. Dark hallway high. The Russian submarine that took on damage. What? I didn't know about it. Like, I don't have it in the news. Let's check out more, maybe. I'm out of date. Well, I see that Poseidon surveillance airplane is flying as a maritime patrol over Baltics. Maybe I overslept it. Russia again launches the ballistic missiles. Drones and cruise missiles. Yeah, for now. I didn't know about the submarine. Ukraine also sent its drones. Germany announces it's considering to introduce a new law changing safety protocol and making it possible to shoot down suspicious drone flying near critical infrastructure cities. Oh, something interesting. You have some questions here? Wanna watch the Jake Bro video? I want to see how you waiting. Huh? Why should I watch it? Is there something special? Would you prefer viewer on YouTube or Twitch? Doesn't matter. Whatever fits you. Kick. Nice mark, yeah. So, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, I'm all of on those platforms, so you can... I am there because I want you to choose, you know, not me. Big Show High. September 27, the Russian Kilo-class submarine Novorossiysk is experiencing severe fuel system malfunction in Mediterranean Sea. Fuel is reportedly leaking into vessel. Let me Google. Just Google. Yeah. Russian attack submarine suffered serious malfunction at risk of explosion in Mediterranean. The Russian Kilo-class diesel-electric, luckily it's not nuclear, diesel-electric attack submarine Novorossiysk, part of Russian Black Sea Fleet and currently on combat duty in Mediterranean Sea, is reportedly facing severe technical malfunction involving a fuel leak. Well, there should be not too much diesel, I would say. Like, it's very bad for environment, but it's not an oil tanker or something. That has created a significant explosion risk. 242-foot submarine managed by crew of 52 was forced above the water near Strait of Gibraltar. So it's near Spain and what is there? Morocco or what? Recently, after technical issues forced it's above the water, reports by the Sun. Well, Sun is not such a good source of information, to be honest, indicate damage to the vessel's fuel system that caused fuel leak directly to the hold. Can we have it from other sources? Russian submarine Novorossiysk incident. Some say fears of disaster of a Russian nuclear submarine. So it's already known that it should be like GB News. Yeah, this is news from today. United 24. Major damage, submarine. They say 2 Russian naval vessels reportedly sustained major technical damage. Sorry. In 2 separate regions, Azov Sea and Mediterranean. Interesting. I would like to have photos, just in case. Jake Bro, what? What Jake Bro? Jake Bro talks a lot of shit about Trump. Yeah, me too. If you didn't notice. Me too. Long-time viewers, but it's well deserved, I think, by Trump. Long-time viewer from New Zealand, thanks a lot for your work, keeping up for the date. Oh, Dark Hallway, thank you. Zealand, thanks for keeping date. Okay, thank you, George, thank you. Dark Hallway, realized I have been slacking on my donations recently. Thanks for making my work shifts a bit easier, Dennis. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dark Hallway. Thank you. Thank you for listening me during your work shifts. And Dennis, my adult daughter is impressed you're an heavy metal fan. She loves your Iron Maiden mic. Yeah, Jet. It's nice, yeah? I'm gonna show. I bought it today. I think it's awesome. You know, we have also those here, the hands of Eddie, and the same from the other side. Surprisingly, it's not too expensive, and the mug itself is metal, so I think it's half a liter, something like this. We all live in a Russian submarine. Russian submarine. No. Ronald, no. That's the wrong song. I don't want to live in the Russian submarine. Jake Bro, another YouTuber. Yeah, no. This is Eddie on a cup. Yay. I went to their concert, I think 2 years ago. Here in Zurich, they went. To be honest, I like how they sing, but the sound in the hall, it was in concert hall, it was shitty, like the quality. So yeah, I was a little disappointed. The sound quality. It was some, like, you know, there were better concerts in my life, let's say, for the sound quality, but the atmosphere was good. It's nice. After all, it's one of my favorite bands, if not the favorite. There is a big Shahed drone. Yeah. Right now in Kyiv area. How is Anna for Ukraine? Anna from Ukraine? I don't watch her, but once I got cooperation with some of them, with her and some of the other influencer. I don't even know what's her name. Maybe Yulia from some other channel. I don't know. So yeah, we got one video in cooperation. But other than that, I don't speak with her. I don't speak with anyone. Maybe sometimes Jake Bro. Matthew's family, thank you. I've been watching you for over 2 years now. It's about time I finally hook up for all the good news. You've kept me informed. My own country's media will not always keep updated about appreciated work. Thank you, Matthew family. Guys, what are you doing there? CPVP, thank you. Democracy is great defense. Thank you, CPVP. Guys, thank you for your generosity, for your kind support. Thank you, guys. You know, today I bought this mug in a Zurich Con. It's the PopCon, sorry, not Con, PopCon festival. It's the festival where you can check out different cultures, cosplayers, video gamers, also some metal, but not too much metal, yeah. Alternate stuff, maybe like pop culture, but some metallists were also there. But I like cosplayers. I like all this stuff as well. It was fun, and I think I'm gonna go tomorrow there as well, or today already. Yeah. I'm gonna film a couple of videos, one on this channel, another one on the Ukrainian update, and I'm gonna go there. It seems like the chat is empty for Twitch. Maybe I'm banned on Twitch already, or what? What is happening? No, we have 4 viewers. Maybe Twitch doesn't like political content, that's why we don't have lots of the viewers there. Or maybe everyone is sleeping. I should stream at 6 p.m. maybe, something like that. Denys, you're gonna be a millionaire soon. With this rate of donations, yeah. Anna's very beautiful, yeah. So caliber high. Kevin Stein. It's 4 here, fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not too many on Twitch and Kick. We call... Big show. We call all related Jakes, then he bags Trump out surely. I don't think we should talk smack about someone that's not here. My most eagerly anticipated videos from Jake and Denys. Scott, hi. Yeah, hope you're doing great, well, as well. Stream also on YouTube? Yes, Kevin Stein. I stream on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch simultaneously. Like, I have all of the chats here. That's why my head turned a little to the chat. I have separate monitor for chat and separate monitor for content. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Max, thank you. What time you went sleep yesterday? Around 8. Woke up at 2:30, I think. So it's how many hours? 6? Shalom, Crazy Dan. Jake is okay, he just talks a bit too much about random stuff. He is good guy, I know, but sometimes I gotta pause the video and take second breath because his takes are bad. He's just very slow. I mean, I also speak slow because I'm not the native English speaker, but I try to cut the videos without any sort of the pause, like blah 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 blah. Because, yeah, maybe sometimes it should be paused. Maybe, I don't know. But people still like watch him. He has way more views. Many more views, yeah. Did you have a good sleep schedule then you were pilot? No. Absolutely, it was terrible. Especially in my airline, Ukrainian International. It's... Falker! Meow! Welcome to Twitch. Denys, just got my first airline job on ATR. Yeah? Any tips for the type rating and starting the job? ATR 72600. Scott, really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Are you joking or not? Apparently, 5th floor high rise was hit. I used to live in the 5th floor building. Kyiv Oblast, we have, yeah, there is the fire there. What the hell is there? Actually looks like Borispol for me. What? Hope it's not my home. The area looks very similar to Borispol. No way. I need to check, just a moment. In Kyiv Oblast. It looks like my home. This area. I cannot state 100% because I think it's Borispol. I exited the home chat. Looks like Borispol, but I'm not sure. They say in Kyiv city after all. But this building, like over here, it seems like we have the same in Borispol with all of those lights. And suspiciously, like I live also in this kind of home. I don't know, yeah, because of the, like it goes with angle, yeah. So I live in the same building now. It goes, like I will not show you the exact position of my home, but it looks pretty much similar. It's like this L type. You see it goes here and then to the left. But I think it's after all not my home, because I don't remember another one with the same exhaust for heating system. So I don't think it's my home after all. But looks very similar. Like we have the same roofs, but this, yeah, because of this roof, it's not my building. Not the place where I live. It could be my building, like in general, because it's very, very, very close to military base, like 50 meters away from the fence of the military base. That was the main reason for us to leave the place, and then the war had started, like our home, and later on Ukraine in general. Oh, here we have one more. Yeah, I think after all it's in Kyiv city. Oh no, they say in the Kyiv area, so not in the Kyiv city, but close to Kyiv. So it could be Brovary, Borispol. Yeah, some of the drones spotted as reported. Yeah, I think it's not my home, but yeah, it doesn't matter because Russia continued to strike someone's homes, you know. Pretty much looks like Borispol. We also have this, you know, it's hard to say it with this night image. We also have this park. That's the place of, the park is on territory of military base. Not many buildings here, and on the out part, yeah, there is, like, it's pretty much looks like Borispol. Well, we'll see after all. I can't imagine having to live with this threat. Somebody's home too. Denys, did you have any entrepreneurial experience before YouTube? Entrepreneurial? You mean business? Like doing business or something? No, Max. Just YouTube. Hi, Ben. I think that Jake is good at gasp on American politics, doesn't seem over the top or anything, just matter of facts about what could happen. Yeah. Well, I don't really, now I split, like this is my channel where I speak about some shit. Also about Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth recently, yeah. Then I just got my first land job. No, I'm not joking. Oh, Scott. Well, what kind of the tips? This aircraft is great. It's honestly better than Boeing 737, even better than NG version of 737 in terms of modernity, yeah? Like it's very modern, it's very easy to fly. It has some sort of the, I would say, flaws, especially during the crosswind landing. You have to be very cautious because of the landing gear. They're too close. You know, the main landing gear struts, they're pretty much close. So you need to be careful. Your instructors will tell you how to handle that. If you, yeah, I'm sure you know already, since you are a pilot or you was flying before in smaller airplanes, you know how to handle the crosswind landings. Just this aircraft is like sensitive. I don't know how they tested it for, I think 37, as far as I remember, 37 knots of the crosswind. I think it cannot handle it well, honestly. So we had some of the problems with young pilots who, after touchdown, the aircraft was going left and right. So it's the most sensitive thing about this aircraft. Also, the engines, I would say, a little underpowered. So if you fly, I don't know where you fly, but if you fly to high elevation airfield, just be cautious, because you probably need more engine settings on approach. But it's like those small details. You'll get to it with some experience. Also, if you fly in a climate which is kind of cold, make sure you warm up the airplane. Do not hesitate to call for, or maybe your captain will do it. Yeah, if you just started, or I don't know, maybe you're a captain, or you was the captain on previous airplane and now you are changing on the captain position on ATR. I'm not sure. So it's better to call some heater if you fly this airplane. Well, at least we got some experience like that. So if you fly this aircraft in a hot environment, it's pretty much fine. But in a cold environment, call for heater to warm up before even powering up the airplane, because electronics there is kind of sensitive. So there are some of the cases, then you go to your plane, it's cold, you switch on the airplane electrical system and half of it is not working somehow, yeah? You cool the airplane, hot it up, heat it up, and then it starts to work. So that's the tip. Well, maybe they modernized those aircraft already. Maybe 600 version doesn't have those things. I experienced it with 500 version in Ukraine. But in general, it's good aircraft. And also be careful with in icing conditions, because there were the cases with Brazilian aircraft that crashed because of the icing. So if you encounter icing conditions, you see your speed is dropping, it's better to even to descend. Increase your airspeed, descent speed is life, especially on this aircraft. But for the warm climate, let's say at the flight levels up to 170, I think it's not a problem. Get drunk? What are you saying, Robert? There was the cap also of Motorhead, like in the form of the skull, of the Motorhead symbol. I thought maybe to buy this one, but after all, I'm more like Iron Maiden than Motorhead. But Motorhead cap was really like outstanding. I have watched so many documents about the Dead List plane crash. Yeah, they've been filmed because people triggered by it. We'll try to find out what was hit there. Yeah, we have like those images, they tell us nothing really about the place where it happened. Well, maybe it's good, like Russians cannot coordinate their strikes anymore without this proper information. But still, you know, those buildings there, I think, since they may geolocate this, yeah, geolocate this stuff. Denys, where then you're flying any mushrooms? Denys, then are you trying any mushrooms? Maybe later. Denys, what is the next game you will play? New game release? I'll show you. I have it actually in my card. Probably I have to pay for it. This. I want to play this. Hades 2. I understand that it's probably not for everyone, but that is what I want to try. It has huge fan base somehow, so something like this. I'll try. Maybe we'll show you the play itself. Come on.
In the name of Hades. All right, it's time.
Become immortal age.
Back again.
Battle down. So you fight bosses, you fight like it's pop like Diablo, yeah? Something like this, I don't know. Looks interesting. It's been a while since I played those kind of the games. A little cringe, but it's fine. People in the chat recommended it, so maybe I'll play it. Maybe I'll play today even Stalker, you know. It's in my cart, I didn't pay for it yet, but it's not that expensive, like DLC. What kind of the DLC? And it's like overwhelmingly positive reviews, so I want to try it and I see, oh, overwhelmingly positive, that's cool. And also it's a new release. So yeah. Like XCOM, it's let you involve people in the... Yeah. XCOM. People in the chat in the game.
Peggy.
It's something about aliens, yeah? And how you involve people in the chat in the game. Is it a strategy or shooter or what is this?
Peggy 18.
So it's at the beginning it was Peggy 16, now it's Peggy 18.
Peggy 16.
Very strange, but anyways. Path of Exile 2 is an incredible game. Yeah, Elon Musk even plays it. I didn't try it, but you know. But Path of Exile, I think 2, yeah, it has not so good reviews. Mostly positive, like 74% of the viewers said. You also fight bosses, like it's more serious compared to the game that Hades, yeah? Hades is like more pop version and this like more serious of the game, like the same style, I don't know. Path of Exile 1 is better, really? Thank you, Denys. I'll remember those points. My typewriting will be done in Paris. Come and teach. Yeah. Paris, they have a good flight simulator. I done my typewriting on 500 version in Finland, in Finnair Training Center. Honestly, they have a very shitty flight sim, very old. I think the oldest in. I think they already scrapped it already. Yeah. So it was not like good flight sim, but anyways, I liked everything about Finland. Um, it was the first experience, to go on a full moving flight simulator, since the RTR was my first airplane of the Western type. But then I went for 600 type rating. It was in Singapore, ATR Training Center in Singapore, and that flight simulator was awesome. I was there just 1 week for several sessions, to get the 600 type rating. I actually had to pay to my airline Garuda Indonesia $10,000 because I quit 3 months. So just to understand, they told me that they will not renew my contract. So I signed it for 2 years. They told me that they will not renew it, as well as for all of the expat pilots, So I had to find a job during those 2 years already. Then I was flying. So I tried myself in Emirates, and I passed the interview, but somehow they didn't take me. Maybe because I had just ATR experience. Then I passed the interview for Ukraine International back in Ukraine. They took me, and I had to go for Boeing 737 rating. Then I was still flying in Garuda, so I had to quit 3 months before my contract finished. And according to the contract, if I go by my own, I had to pay for the type rating, and the type rating was from 500 version to 600 version. So I paid $10,000. Even though they say that they're not gonna renew the contract with me, so I paid 10,000. That's crazy. But I have to do it. And you know what? All of the Americans done, except one. There were some of the Americans on Sir J. They had the same type of the contract. They just gone. They just didn't go to the work, like disappeared, Only one Tom. There were like 3 Americans, my mates who were flying with me in Garuda. They flown not ATR 72 but CRJ 1000. So the contract tells like if they go they have to pay, and they just went back to United States and not even saying farewell, just like that. One day they're there, the other day they're not at work. That's it. I don't know why they did it, not to pay those money or what. Like, I don't understand. And only Tom, I don't know where he is from, he paid the money. As me. So, 2 guys, one was Ryan, the other one was Billy. They just disappeared, Disappeared. I think it's a very bad thing to do, because after all, aviation is a very small world where everyone knows about each other. So if they call to the previous airline like, can you tell something about those guys? Obviously airline will tell like they're they're crazy. I was able to try Boeing 757-200 sim at Delta flight training facility in a high school. It was aeronautic class. Cool, Majestic. And welcome to Twitch. But Tom is a great guy. I don't remember. Maybe he's from Wisconsin or something on the whiskey, like W, the name of the state or the city, I don't remember. And he is a very nice guy. I remember that I was flying in Indonesia the last year. There were elections in America. And all of the Americans were voting for, like, whom I know in Indonesia, they were voting for Donald Trump at his first term. I wonder if they vote for him for the second time or the third time, because Trump is always in elections for the last 3 times. Denys, I saw San Diego Air Show, thought you would love it. Blue Angels. Oh, nice. Dennis, why don't you fly drones for Ukraine? You can do it for hundreds of miles away from the... What? Robert, are you kidding me? It seems like you don't understand how it works. I love flying more than anything, but I hate waiting, and the skies are busy in 2025. Oh, I see. Which then is bro Arthur inside Russian dude Times Trump report Callan Robertson Silicon Water Curtain Jason Smart. Wow, you watch everyone. Thank you, Astronaut. Thank you, you're really dedicated. So yeah, it seems like I forgot to download that game, but it's fine. I want to find out what should I film about today. Yeah, the air rains are everywhere here, you see. Kyiv region elsewhere. Russia launches one of the larger air attacks this war. Hundreds of suicide drones have been launched along with dozens of ballistic cruise ballistics also we have already. MiG-31 Black Sea Fleet, millions Ukrainians are sheltering. Yeah, the massive United Nations sanctions against Iran from before the JCPOA nuclear deal in 2015 were reimposed on Iran moments ago. Okay. Federal agents just moved against the anti-ICE protest trying to block the ICE facility Broadway, Chicago. Yeah, as expected, Trump calls everyone Antifa, as I tweeted on my Telegram. Oh, no, not this one. Oh, not this one. Yeah. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-raged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under the siege from attack by Antifa. As I told you, he will use this term anti-fascists as on everyone who is not MAGA. And other domestic terrorists, yeah, and Antifa and others, yeah, liberals, Democrats, and he's using already military forces, yeah. I'm also authorizing full force if necessary. Full force means shoot and kill. So he's, I don't know, maybe even worse than Putin towards his own people. Because Putin actually was not shooting to his own people at the protests, to be honest. There were some of the protests, yeah, they were like beaten up and everything, but Putin didn't even write that stuff, like use full military actions. I think Putin would do it if necessary for him to stay in power, but here we see like total autocracy, total dictatorship, like it was in Tiananmen Square, or what's the name of that square in China in 90s, yeah, 1989, or what was the year? I forgot. Thank you for your attention. Yeah, so basically full in autocracy. I'm gonna, by the way, record a video today on this channel, about this one. Yeah, I have spoken about Russian sub that had yeah. Guys commented about it, and I already checked it out. Yeah, it was. It looks like it's the diesel electric submarine. Kyiv. Thank you for your support, by the way. Thank you so much. And I think you are from Australia. Yeah, greetings. 1989. Yeah. You must find missing eyes, Denys. Yeah. And it seems like some of the immigrants, I don't know if they're legal or illegal, who were sent to Alligator Alcatraz, they're missing. Many of them are missing. People cannot find their relatives. M. Shirzai, hi. Welcome to Twitch. That's crazy how good way to threat loyal pilots. I'm moving away from my home country for this job. How to treat loyal pilots. I'm moving for this job. How did you deal with being in a new place? Well, for me it was really hard, Scott, to get used to the new place. It was in Indonesia, and different language, different culture, different everything. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what, like, it's total new environment. And honestly, I already told, I think on one of my streams, on my first flight, then I was released to the new airfield that I have never been flown to, and there were some of the smokes, the wildfires. The visibility was low. I got the panic attack, honestly. Not during the flight itself, but on a parking spot. Like, I was so overwhelmed with this information. It was also smoky. The visibility was 600 meters because of the thick smoke. So all of that, and I didn't sleep well before that flight. I was nervous. Yeah, now I understand that I was just a pussy. But it may happen. I was very young by the time. How old was I? 27 years old. 11 years ago. Now I would handle it easily. Like, I do not worry any longer. Now I have like this experience. But back then, it was hard. But later on it was okay. Like after a couple of weeks, solo flights, already as released captain, it's fine. Oh, the weather, thank you so much for subscribing to me on Twitch. Thank you so much. Have you gone gliding lately? No, the weather is terrible. I was not gliding in my club this year, to be honest. I don't have time. I went to Massachusetts, definitely a different language. You're still young. Now I feel younger because I'm losing weight. I don't eat that much. And it's good. How are Flamingo missiles? We see, Robert, they're not still in full combat mode. Ukraine tested those, but not too much. They're still in lack of precision guidance system. I'm 26, so you will know how it feels right about moving away. Yeah. Scott, are you captain or first officer on ATR? Trump is sending forces to Portland. That's crazy. So Chicago, remember this Chicago Post, Chicago Calypso. Like, he's really open to the war against own country, against democratic cities and states. He's stupid. He's stupid fuck. He will ruin his own country. Believe me. Or try to do it. Very hard. Don't know if he is successful with that. Would be in the next 3 years. I hope not. I love United States of America, really good country. I do not agree that it's the most free country out there, but it's a nice country, great country. But Donald Trump is doing very terrible things to it. Okay, Caliber missiles, Caliber cruise missiles are entering Ukraine already from the south. Also, Ha-101 missiles are entering. Yeah, Ha-101 is like very hard to shut down. So at first, Russia overwhelmed the Ukrainian air defense with drones, and now they are launching cruise missiles. Also from the east, they're coming from Sumy region. So from the south and Sumy region, 2 vectors of attack on Ukraine. Yeah, not so good. Also, you know about the situation on Zaporizhia power plant. That's crazy. Actually, Lavrov threatened NATO and the European Union. And it's not about Ukraine. There will be his speech in the United Nations. Yeah, it's crazy. Today I'm gonna say about it more. The Guardian, Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, for the first time since the beginning of the war, is out of the electricity for the 3 consecutive days. And it may lead to the same disaster as it happened in Fukushima. It's on emergency electrical supply. So in Fukushima it was the same, yeah? It was on emergency electrical supply after there was the main power line damage to the station because of tsunami. And after 3 days, something went wrong with emergency supply. Reactors overheat and explode. So Russians targeted Ukrainian power lines on the Ukrainian side, and that led to power blackout of the station. And they did already it for the 9 times since the start of the war. 18 diesel generators are working non-stop now to provide. So the life of many people depend on 18 on 18 diesel generators now. Jeez. What happened to the Hrim 2 missiles? I think it's very expensive to develop them. I think Flamingo is better. Then what happened if Zelensky got assassinated? Nothing. To be honest. We have other people to rule the country. I mean, do you think that Ukraine would really surrender if Zelensky dies? No. There could be some of the internal, I wouldn't call them clashes, but internal instability to elect new leader and so on. And who is the next? I think the Speaker of the Parliament will be formally handling those duties of President. who is there, Stefanchuk, or... But it doesn't really matter, because Ukraine is kind of decentralized. Yeah, Zelensky is like the symbol of Ukrainian resistance now, but if we speak about practice, Ukrainian defense, Ukraine will continue to defend itself. It's not about Zelensky, after all. Would A-10 Warthog have used in Ukraine? It was given by... Yeah, it's a good move. Not to scrap them, but to send to Ukraine. Because Ukraine is using Sukhoi 25 very effectively. So what's the difference? I think this one is even more capable. Dum hi. So yeah, Ukraine would lose the symbol of defense, but with Zelensky in this case. But Ukraine would not collapse. It's like maybe Putin would think like that, but no. On one more strike to several story, multi-story building in Kyiv. I wonder what is this. It hit the penthouse. NATO will reinforce its presence in the Baltic Sea. They'll send one frigate, anti-air defense. Frigate capable for air defense and different other equipment. Okay. Konstantinivka was also hit. This is very close to the front line. Some residential building. Yeah, it's... Konstantinivka has been like destroyed. Yeah. I think Colin Robertson was in Konstantinivka roughly a couple of months ago. Maybe 1 month. Hello. They meant that Russians missed the children's... I don't know. Also, Lavrov's speech had a big parallel with what other representatives or dictatorship countries from Africa, they always refer the leaders of the country. Putin wants peace versus Iceland condemns. Maybe, don't know. Putin already frightened NATO, threatened. With the same language they threatened Ukraine before the full-scale war started. He called, we're gonna start to react with военно-техничные способы. So it's military technical means. We're gonna react with military technical means if you would not blah blah blah. So he says the same stuff towards Ukraine in 2021 even. So I think that the war will erupt. For me, it's already close to 100% that it's gonna be a big escalation against NATO countries, and I see it from the Russian rhetorics that they'll want to try it. Maybe not full scale initially, but yeah. And I think there soon will be mobilization in Russia. All of the military bloggers, Russian bloggers, they're saying about it. Everyone. It's not possible to continue military action at this size without mobilization. And with that mobilization, Putin may get more meat to even for NATO. As I told you, Russia has this joker in its sleeve that they mobilize even millions of people, 1 million, 2 million. Europe doesn't have those. that resource. It's impossible now to tell some German burger go and fight against Russia. Yeah, they will say, oh, no, I want to drink the beer. It's Oktoberfest, come on, why should we do it? And so it's the big difference between autocracies and democracies here. They may allow to mobilize hundreds of thousands of people just like this, give them Kalashnikovs and go, and try to convince Western Europe to go and fight. Yeah. The value of human life here is way, way, way above than in Russia. A better example is Putin wants X. And how Russia wants X. Does anyone knows if doomsday clock has changed? Yeah, it changed. I saw some sunburned people then visited what? But there is no money. They don't need money. Russians may go like that. Actually, it's good for Putin that they don't have money, that they live in poverty. I must be real close to the midnight. Yeah, Greg, agree. So yeah, Western, we will, like if Russia mobilizes 1 million men and throw them to Europe, it's, I don't think that Europe can handle it, would be able. I think they will, without nukes. And Russia also has nukes. So here no one may predict anything, but I think it's like, for me it's evident that the war will expand already with all of those provocations. It's guys, probably it was the last peaceful summer we had in Europe, in NATO, yeah. I am quite pessimistic about this one, but it's my, let's say, prediction, judging on what is happening. Those Neanderthals, or how to call them, they are really dangerous, guys. If Putin hires like millions of them, or million, yeah. Yeah, it's very dangerous. They are, like, on one side we are making fun, but it's like those Zergs in a StarCraft. They're moving. And Europe is not ready even from the drones perspective, yeah? So the only capable army which has those new technologies is the Ukrainian one to stop Russia. Sometimes even counterattack, but capable to counterattack. But in Europe, I don't know. Magyar says that Russia may definitely cause panic to Europe, like just very easily with hundreds of Shaheds. So if they send the same amount to Europe of the Shaheds and cruise missiles they send to Ukraine, it's gonna be like, wow. Europe is not ready for that. By the way, Zelensky said that Russia sent 90 drones or something like that to Poland, and most of them were shut down by Ukraine, and Poland shut down 4. I think I understand Trump talking about those oceans now. Yeah. Trump says like, oh, we have a beautiful ocean. Yeah, in a way he's right. But after all, if he wouldn't support Europe, America is going to be just this regional country and finally will lose against autocracies. We live in a world that is changing. And for the next decade, it's gonna be unrecognizable. I am not optimistic about it. Sorry. So I live, then I live. It's good. Okay, let's change the topic because it's maybe I'm too pessimistic. Maybe it's not gonna happen like that because after all, who am I? You know, a guy with a mic, crazy guy with a mic. I just use my own logic. I just have experience in reviewing this war, and I see what Russians say on Russian language, and I might draw some parallels which happened before the Russian attack on Ukraine. So I see kind of lots of the similarities in this. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm not that... We don't know lots of the information. Hope I'm wrong. Crazy guy with the common sense, yeah. At the start of the war, you did a live stream from the village you were living in. I was doing my ATPL exams at the time, and you helped me get through them. You really? How did you gave me the inspiration? Keep going. Yeah. I know ATPL exams, they're pain in the ass, really, especially if you pass them in Europe. It's how many questions are there? 16,000? It's like for what? FAA is way better American legislation. Not more than 2,000 questions, I guess, in FAA you need to pass. It's more friendly, because after all, you forget everything of that, most of that, yeah. Let's hope it starts to wind down. Yeah, let's hope. Hey, Ozzy, how are you doing? The madman is still on the run down here. Cops still on the run? The cops are still have huge search. Oh my, maybe he died somewhere already. Maybe he's lying in the river or in the forest somewhere. Oh my god. We're speaking with Ozzy about shooter in Australian National Park who killed, how many police officers he killed? 3 or 2, I don't remember. Maybe injured 1 and killed 2. And he's still on the run. How much time passed? 1 month? I have FAA certification for drones. Yeah, I have European certification for drones also. It was quite easy to pass. Very easy. I did it in a few hours online. I like Macedonia and Bulgaria is fine, but wouldn't live there. Yeah, Macedonia, it could be kind of hot in Bulgaria at summertime, but it's over a month now. Wow. I think he could be dead, or maybe he, I don't know. How can he be 1 month in the wildness? Is he a Navy SEAL or what? Bear Grylls? Oh my, he should have gone somewhere. Somewhere where people live for this month. Jeez. I think we all should be a drone certified. Yeah. Like in Europe, it's very easy. You, like in Switzerland at least, you go to the website and you pass tests. That's it. You learn and pass. It's very easy to do. I don't remember where is my drone certificate. Probably, yeah, it's not close. Probably somewhere else. Does the drone certification go on your... No, No, it's like separate. You just, you have this certification. Well, it depends on what kind of the drones you want to fly. For a type of the drones, you pass it online, but if you fly bigger drones, you need to take it more serious. I hate YouTube clickbait, but I have seen a couple of channels reporting that power has been cut to Kaliningrad. Can you confirm? No, I haven't heard that information yet. Maybe I can check it out online. Usually I go on X. I follow some of the OSINTs there. Oh, Polish command, Polish armed forces to... okay, Poland launched their airplanes, summoned their airplanes for interception of the drones. But not like they are flying just in case, yeah. I wonder what is the main topic. Like, we don't have really the frontline update for the last day. Like, at least not big frontline updates are out there. What should I tell about? Russian submarine? The main topic or what? Ukrainian attack, like Russia attacks Ukraine, it's like people will not click on that. I'm 100% sure, even though I will tell about it at the very beginning. Like, not at the very, very beginning, but I will tell about it. But people will not click on it. People tired of those. They perceive it as the usual information, So for me, it's better to come out with different topic, speak about it, and then utter it immediately about Russian attack on Ukraine. Could it be a Russian submarine? Could be. And after it, I'll tell about the attack. Like, I'm still searching for the biggest topic. So, probably submarine, then attack on Ukraine. And still, I'm waiting for the outcome of this attack to say more. What else? Threats from Russia, yeah, towards NATO. Because there were direct threats from the Russian Foreign Ministry, from Lavrov, from Putin, all together. Maybe there will be even some drones today, which might go to NATO, yeah, who knows. And what else? Well, that's it, I guess. Not many news today. Oh, this Russian propagandist death, which happened 2 days ago, I just forgot to tell about it. Hungary, yeah. Hungary drone strikes. Drones, Hungarian drones in Ukraine, surveillance drones, yeah, flying. Zelensky interview was interesting, where he stated lots of the interesting stuff. Zaporizhia power plant, yeah, it should be like this. Maybe Russian submarine, Zaporizhia, because it's way important. Yeah, I should maybe write it down somewhere. Yeah, where is my copybook? Yeah, I think I should write at least some script, because sometimes it's kind of chaotic. Where can I write it? So at first we go with a Russian submarine. Then nuclear power plant. Ukraine under attack. Threats from Russia to NATO. And Zelensky, his interview. Then Russian propagandist died. And what else? Pretty much that's it. And just some random news at the end. I think those are the main topics for today's video. Dennis, what are your thoughts on Russians returning from war? The vets coming back from Afghanistan were responsible for huge crime. Yeah. So for Putin, he's not interested for them to return back. Especially they mobilize some of the scum, uncontrolled guns are out there, so his interest is to throw them somewhere else if the war in Ukraine is over. And NATO officials, they say about it openly. If war in Ukraine freezes, they say we are next. So for Putin, this meat grinder is actually good, and he's happy about it. Because then he said, oh, I deployed 700,000 troops to Ukraine. He was smiling, he was cheerful, his eyes were shining. He was happy. See, wow, we deployed 700,000 troops. He's like this warmonger, or how to call him, I don't know. Active shooter in Southport Yacht Basin in Southport, North Carolina, USA, and no number of injuries. Really? So far, I cannot find the news about it. Do you have the link? I used to be... What? I think Ukraine, in this war, it holds quite well. It holds very, very well. Because if you check out, for example, the First World War, for the 4 years, Russian Empire collapsed, Austro-Hungarian Empire collapsed. There were some of the instability in France, and France was the victorious by the time. Germany lost the war, even though no enemy forces were on the German territory even, in the First World War, but Germany lost it. And it all happened in the 4 years. So, I would say Ukraine is doing pretty much well. Also, if we take winter war in Finland, it lasted for 3.5 years, 3.5 months. Just 3.5 months. And Ukraine is 3.5 years already with Russia, or even more. Ottoman collapse, like empire collapse for during the time of the First World War. And now the scale of war, like huge scale, comparable, the losses are comparable to big wars, huge wars. And Ukraine is fighting alone, with military support, but still fights alone with its own people. And I think Ukrainians are doing pretty much well against this huge enemy. I think I should tell about it in my video today. It's just my thought just appeared, or no, right now. That I was thinking about the First World War, and empires collapsed, and now Ukraine is still out there. Cool. Some hits reported in Kyiv, yeah. A few minutes ago on multiple Telegram channels, also Poland scramble. Yeah. I told about it. World War II was only about 3.5 years for the States. Yeah. I think First World War and Second World War in general was profitable for the United States if we are not speaking about losses, but if we speak about the influence on the world. So United States was not that touched that much compared to Europe, and yeah, it just cemented the superiority of the United States economy, and yeah, the world was formatted towards United States mostly. Lost my hearing running. What? Big Show? What is that? Colin, thank you so much for watching. UFO, UAP hearings over the past few years. No, I didn't pay too much attention on that, on UFO, UAP hearings. Maybe I'm gonna film the video. It's after all my trash channel, so I may speak about everything, and including UFOs here. It was the last industrial country still intact after those wars. Yeah. Very developed country, United States, very developed. Russia not withdraw from Belarus or Russia. I heard that they started the withdrawal, but other than that, there was no information provided, like if they still keep their forces mainly or they withdraw just a part of them. I don't have the evidence of that. After the military drills, there was the movement out. But how many forces, they do not specify. I'm not there to check it out, but analytics say that they mentioned that Russia started the withdrawal. Still, we are not sure if they're presented there or not. Hello, Eric. Nice to meet you. Tomorrow I probably go again to the Zurich Con. I will film vlog on this camera. Ba-bam. Here we go. Come on. Didin. This is Pocket 3. Nice camera. I think it's really nice cam. I have also this extension for it. Basically you go like this. Also you can put it somewhere. It's nice. And I also bought the separate battery just in case in the handle. Also it's a little bigger than this one. I cannot show you. Yeah, maybe like this. It's a little bigger than standard one. So for all the day it should be fine. The good thing about this camera that it films quite well. 1-inch sensor after all. And it has this microphone in combo mode. Wireless mic, you put it here and you record audio, video. Fantastic quality. For the microphone I use also the small extension, like this small microphone over here. I don't know if it's visible even. Yeah, so I just put out the phone Like I put it here, just like this. And I have like microphone to speak with. La 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 la. And the sound is pretty much good. Enough for the vlogs outside. Yeah, it's not like this microphone, but still it's better than usual mic. So I'm getting ready for tomorrow's visit to Zurich. There are thousands of people, so yeah. And this is my bag for the camera, so I put everything out there. It's very, very light and very, so it's already everything inside. But I'm thinking to purchase maybe something else for the vlogs. I'll show you probably what I have. Like I have this one, it's filming me right now. It's the Sony Alpha 7C. Well, after all, it's not the good camera for vlogging, I understand it. It's terrible. I already tried to film one video with it, it's not good. I use just a good lens on it, so for the video to be like this good. But the camera itself is shitty one. It's shaking, even though it says it has the stabilization, but it's like bleh. It's impossible to vlog on it. I probably gonna show you. I think I filmed video on it. Yeah, on pilot block we're gonna see it. Where was it? Also in here. Everything was shaking, like, you see? It's like, what is happening? Like, where is stabilization? Everything is like so, it's impossible to watch it. It's like really, really, really terrible. Like everything's so, like, what is happening? It's terrible, terrible, terrible. And then I filmed a video on the small camera that I showed you, like this Pocket 3. Then I showed you just right now, yeah, with this stick camera. It went pretty much well. Where did I film it? Where is my? Oh, here. I went to Turkey. It was a couple of years ago. And you see the picture is like pretty much awesome. So it's kind of good, reliable picture. You have the background blur. The image quality is, I think it's nice on this small camera. It looks like a professional camera here. Yeah. I think so. It's 4K. Yeah, I still see like the image is not perfect, like it's grainy a little, but it's nice. I think this camera is very versatile, like Pocket 3. You don't have this shaking image like on... I think this camera that I use, like the big one, Sony 7C, is just as a stationary camera, it's fine. But if you vlog, it's not good. Yeah, I was really fat. Fat and ugly. But with a small camera you can vlog absolutely everything, I guess. It's so nice. It was my video in Turkey. Drone flying. Cool. 13,000 views. Nice. Was the flight to Antalya. So this camera, like 7 Charlie, it's It's stupid. It's stupid, really. It's cheap. It's full frame. That's why I took it. I thought, oh, full frame camera, it should be good, but it's not good because again, it's bleh. It's shaking. The image is very terrible. I don't know. Maybe I cannot set it properly. But if you move it, everything is shaking. Like everything is freaking. Like then you just put it like without any huge movement. It's okay. But then you move it, it's impossible. Yeah. I think they have 7 Charlie 2, the Mark II version. We'll check. Yeah, it's more expensive, way more expensive. Like this is the price, yeah? Mark II. Body is the same, but they say it's better. I'm not sure. Well, I still like these full frame cameras because in theory they may give pretty much good picture. So like Sony ZV-1, yeah, I was searching for it. Kit box in Manor. ZV-E1. Like this is the best vlogging camera, they say, but I read the reports that it cannot film for extensive period of time because it overheats. Sony ZV-E1. Maybe you guys know like what cameras are out there good for vlogs, even full frame cameras. Denys Ben J. Pell. By Ben and Page. Okay, we'll see who is that. No, so far he didn't say like too much for Ben. I see, yeah, maybe he is pro-Russian, but I cannot ban for that for now. Sorry. Sconed Temple, hi. G told me this was the best drinking stream on Twitch. Leave it on Telegram, direct hit on multi-story building, yeah. Yeah. Zaporizhia, Kyiv, yeah, there's the building. I wonder if it is Zaporizhia or Kyiv. Multi-story, yeah, it's civilian building. It's not a military base. And still they have electricity, you see. Inside somewhere. Looks like a school or something. Or maybe it's the police station, actually. Could be. Like this. I'm not sure. But this desk here, maybe it's the school after all. But it doesn't look like a school at the same time. Because you see there is some posts there, but could be a school. Цивільного захисту, Запорізька yeah, it's the police department. Цивільного захисту, Запорізька МВС. МВС, it's local police. The internal affair ministry. Police station. Cruise missiles are going to Kyiv again. Ah, this is Zaporizhia, they say. Explosions in Kyiv. Yeah, it's kind of terrible. It's Sterenko. Yeah. Sterenko also says, confirms. Yeah, it's terrible. This drink I found last night. There is a blood orange beef and green. Oh, Ukraine will never surrender to Russia. Yes, I also sure about it. Your my summer car stream would have been a good drinking stream, except we'd have spot everything. Then you let the sauna. Ah, yeah. Went on island vacation. Yeah. What happened to my voice? What happened to my voice? Yeah, sometimes something is happening to my voice. I cannot handle it. It's like, maybe I'm getting older. I will record the video like a Batman. Where is the detonator? Yeah, very sad what is happening in Kyiv, and not only. Denys, can you say anything? Russia will destroy energy infrastructure before the winter starts with Ukraine. Like they say about it every year. And still not yet destroy this infrastructure. Frog in the throat. Yeah, Susie. Speaking of islands, I'm going to visit Puerto Rico. Wow, how nice. Military base? Newsom's throat, yeah. I speak like Newsom. I think this mic is after all better than my low-tone audio, but I want to record on this channel using low-tone audio and on Ukrainian channel using this mic. I don't know why, but maybe it's gonna be like this. We'll see. Maybe I even regret in some way purchasing this mic, because after all, low-tone audio, it fits all of my needs, but it's just maybe overkill with this microphone. No, I'm too old for military base, see. What do we have on X platform? Crowds of Russians flood into China under visa-free regime. On September 15th, China launched a trial visa-free program for Russians to encourage mutual travel. Just imagine all of the Chinese who are going to Russia. They're gonna annex Russia just like that. Visa-free annexation. While Russians are pouring into China as en masse. Yeah, but Russians will not stay in China, but Chinese will stay in Russia. Here we have the video from next.
今天中俄免签的第一天，
Visa-free
街上俄罗
travels.
斯人特别多。
Many Russians on the
中国美
streets.
食、
They're
中国
very
的小
interested
商品、
in
水果，
food,
他们
small
都非
goods
常感
and
兴趣。
fruits.
在超市里，他们也买各种各
They
样
also
的
buy
生活
various
用品。
food, like
据说是每人
supermarkets.
可以
It
带
is said
25
each
公斤的
person
货
can
品回
bring
去。
25 kilograms of
今
goods.
天中俄免签的第一天，街上
And they even put Russian names
俄罗
there.
斯、中国美
So where Russians can go? Oh, to China. Гонкоки овецные когти. What do they use for translation? Овецные когти. Гонкоки. What the hell is this word? It's not in Russia. Овецные. Yes, there is овечные or овчинные. It's sheeps, but not овецные. Когти, it's mean creek, or how to call those kind of, yeah, creek, or how. But sheeps, they do not have those kind of the things. Oh my god. They use, what translation did they use for this? Shit. Any other Russian words here? Овецные когти. Durian? Yeah, actually good fruits there. Mango, durian.
买，据说是美
Овецные когти. Fuck. Well, welcome. It was written okay. Welcome. Добро пожаловать. Дёнер на картинер. What the hell is this? Maybe doner, like doner kebab or what? Doner na like it has no sense. Like those words do not exist in Russian. Doner на картинер. Fuck. Yeah. Interesting. United States border officer speeds towards a Canadian tourist, yelling, "Never come to United States again." What? Hong voluntary to speed limit 2 times. Yeah, what? New York. Jesus. This guy has no brains. Like, never come to our wonderful country. Oh shit. Why he's yelling that much? What happened there? What is the context? But it's this border patrol is hilarious. Only America, yeah. I would be super embarrassed to be a young. Like, what is this? Ford F-158, it's actually a nice car. Like, what is there in his brain? I mean, live RFK transformation stream. What? People are crazy. Ooh. Yeah. Canadian tourist. Pit Hexet tattoos. I think there could be even Pete Hexet cosplays. What you need is to get those stickers elsewhere and get drunk with vodka going on the on a cosplay festival. Yeah, brain worms from RFK, yeah. Yeah, like you can really cosplay this guy, honestly. Maybe I should put this picture on my thumbnail. By the way, the video performs really well about Pete Hexet. By the way, we earned like 1,000. Yeah, it's number one. Number uno. Cool. You see? We earned $1,000. It's because not because of the YouTube revenue mainly, but because of your donations on streams. It's for 1 month. Thank you guys. So donations really help. And we have 18,772 subscribers here already. It's awesome. I can. Yeah, on this channel I can show you analytics. So yeah, 1,000 bags. Yeah, it's actually for the last 28 days. You see, it's for the streams mainly. But here I think I earned. Why have I earned like 136 per day? Why? How? There was the stream also with your donations. Here is nothing because I didn't. And here we have 2 videos. Podcast, yeah, I think podcast will bring some, brought some money here because it's the long video. Can I check it out? Analytics. Yeah, $42 for the single video podcast. It's quite okay. $42 for those views. But because I earned like that because the video is long. The longer the video is, the more ad breaks are out there. So it's actually profitable to film long videos than short ones. But thank you guys. Thank you for your support on this channel. It's great. And this video is awesome. Like, it's doing very, very well. #1. And you have those fireworks from YouTube. Then I see 10 out of 10 here. It's like very terrible. But here it's good. Pete Hexet's video is doing well. Maybe because I shared it on my main channel. And about subscribers, well, there also we have a good count here. 73 per day, like 572, 600. Well, I think here I called on my main channel that I have this channel. Please subscribe if you can. So that's how people watch me. That's some internal stuff of this analytics. I have premiums, so you get revenue, but I don't get ads. Yeah, it's nice. Make sure we give Denys a big thumb up. Thank you, guys. That's Jerusalem cross. It's not a racist thing. Yeah, could be, yeah. I'm not saying that his tattoos are racist or something. Just you can cosplay that alcoholic. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting the full frame, but I'm not too much outside YouTuber, so I'm thinking about maybe speaking head videos somewhere, not in my environment, but to make some podcasts elsewhere in the nature, at night, during the daytime, so I need kind of good camera, I guess, for it, but I'm not sure. With a microphone, but I'm still thinking about it. Since I do it on my channel, I can use the revenue on this channel to purchase the new camera. So this channel, I think, already earned this stuff to purchase the camera. Also, I'm thinking about Sony Alpha 7S3. It's a very old camera. Yeah, here we go. It's very old, but it's still very, very capable. The good thing about this one that it doesn't overheat like the camera I showed you before. Yeah, it will not be like this for me, of course. But this camera is pretty much fantastic. I think it was released in 2020, so 5 years ago, but still it's very capable and many love it. The difference that it has this photo site, or how to call it, video finder, yeah. So you can take photos with it. So it's more versatile than ZV-E1. It has pretty much good photo capabilities together with video capabilities. But I'm still thinking, because you know the price, and The price is $4,000, and the good lens for it is this one, Sony FE 2470. Basically it covers the most of the things, and you see like the camera price in general, it $7,000 with this lens. It's I think I better stick with my with my camera, this camera, yeah, because after all I like to film the vlogs on this one, and it's I think $500 I paid for it. So the quality is still good. So maybe I'll try to record the videos using this camera, DJI mic, podcasts outside somewhere. But still I'm thinking about some new cameras. I will not pay this amount of the money for camera. Maybe they have used ones. How much is the used camera? What I want is the perfect camera. What I want is the perfect camera. Used. On eBay I can purchase it. Oh, on eBay it's way cheaper. Is that a company that purchases those and sell? Well, I think something went wrong with this one. I'm not sure about the sensor, whether it's in a good shape or not. Why it's 1000 here? Ah, it's just without S. Yeah, this is S. Why? It's almost like the price for the new one. And this one too. Like, what's the point to purchase used in this case? Well, the aftermarket price, I would say they're also quite high. Shutter count. Ah, shutter count, so it was used. Shutter count 8,920. I think too much. And here it's more, 13,000 shutter counts. Means photographs taken. And it's just 12 megapixels. Why? I'm also thinking about, there is the new Nikon. It's called ZR. It's the new Nikon ZR. Yeah. I don't like only that Z symbol on this camera. It's the new camera. Was released I think this year. Yeah, that symbol, I can paint it over. And the price is pretty much okay, like for this kind of the camera. ZR. This camera was made in cooperation with Red. Oh, available for pre-order, earliest delivery Friday. Oh, at the end of the next month. Like it has the huge screen, again made for video. It doesn't have the finder, it seems like. Yeah, it doesn't have the finder. I wonder if it overheats, because Sony ZV-E1 is the best camera for vlogging, but it overheats. Well, you don't need actually to purchase Sony lenses for this one. You can go to ZR adapter, Sony E adapter, yeah. But I think it's pretty much expensive. Yeah, it's 314 francs. So you can put it there and use lenses from Sony. I have some lenses from Sony because I have Sony camera. So it is easier, let's say. So you don't need to purchase Nikon lenses for this one, just adapter. That makes it like very versatile camera. And they made this camera in cooperation with Red, well-known cinema cameras. I don't know. Do you have any experience, guys, in the cameras? There are no pro-Moscovia parties in Moldova. Are you sure? I heard the news that they banned some of the pro-Moscovian candidates. Mouse that camera, no equipment added, and only lasts one mission. Yeah. I need to get my Nikon DSLR out. Yeah. Sidov, hi. Ukrainian forces developing AI drone. I think everyone is developing AI drones. I have 7D Canon. Because then I hike, usually there is the place with some of the birds, and lots of the locals, they go with those kind of the huge lenses, like telescopes, and they take the pictures of birds. And their setup, it costs like $10,000, could cost easily. I see with what cameras they use, it's crazy. Mostly elderly guys, they're walking like this with the tripods, with all of this gear, and they take the photos of birds. They take. My ugly Mac has been known to crack a few cameras. Yeah. Also, I understand that I can easily, ruin the camera. So, for this one, and it's again good camera. For this one, it's okay. Like, you can purchase a new one, yeah, if you somehow crack this one. But this, I'm not sure. So it's like too gentle attitude should be given to this one. It means that I cannot take it to many of the occasions. Also, if there is, I don't know, rain or something, it's unusable. I wonder about the overheat, because the only thing which is bad, I'm sorry, for, where is this camera? ZV-E1, this one, yeah. The only thing which is bad for this Sony camera, it is fantastic one, but it overheats. They put too much into this body, too much gear. The body has no good cooling system. It's bad. So if I put the camera for podcast, which I want to do, it is not camera for this one, because it overheats and I have to wait for it to cool down or what. So I need the camera like this one, probably 7 Charlie that I am filming, but I use it as my home web camera. And after all, I cannot, like, it's not versatile. It's just the only stationary camera. But it doesn't overheat. Well, I don't know. I'll think about it. I need to, first of all, try to film some of the podcasts outside, and only after that make a decision about the camera. ChatGPT recommends me this one, but the price is too much. Yeah, this setup is also like unreal. Just, yeah, this kind of the setup, and this is the lens, like perfect lens for the camera. That's, yeah, the gear acquisition syndrome, or how to call it, yeah. That I probably have. And I was surprised with PewDiePie video. Then I was young, I used to watch PewDiePie, and I was surprised with his latest. Immediately I have camera videos in my recommendations. Exactly the one I was searching for. How Google works, yeah. YouTube, Google, if you search for camera, you have it. Some paid review by Sony itself, probably. I need Mini 4 Pro. I have Mini 4 Pro. I don't use it a lot, but I used it on this channel a few of the times. I heard from some streamers their Sony can overheat. Yeah. Sony ZV, this camera, ZV-E1, it overheats. this particular model. Like there is also, I think, Sony F30. No, F3. You see the price, yeah? So this has the special cooling system, the special fan. Like it is the best camera for videos out there, but you see the price, yeah? And if it was me, I would not buy it, because after all, paying that money for the camera without finder, like you can use it just for videos, yeah? So for photos, you need something more versatile, like where was this camera? Oh, here we go. Like this one. It has the same sensor, but it has the finder, viewfinder, there on top, yeah? Here. So you can take photos easily, which is, I think, must have. Like it's more versatile than F3. But this is like considered the best camera. The only problem for me that I don't see how it really fits my content. Like I would pay that money, okay, but I need to get something back from it. I need this camera to work for me. Usually wedding photographers or video filmmakers, they're purchasing this camera, you know, because it's their job after all. Well, content creation is also my job, but I think it's too much for the content I'm producing. And I was inspired by, well, I forgot to subscribe on the guy. Damn it. Now I'm trying to find him. Oh, Bolton Bankrupt went to Ukraine again. I don't like this guy, honestly. Like, you may like him, you may not like him, but I don't like him because he praised Russia in many of the occasions. So he was like very disappointed, then he left Russia. Don't forget the dead horse. Yeah. Well, I saw what looked like Nazi tots and had to know, honestly, I think Hexet is doing to restructure the United States military is a good thing. I don't agree with everything, but definitely agree with fitness standards changes. Yeah, I agree with that too. Skurned. But not like for special duties, yeah? There should be special fitness standards for army, yeah? Like in every army. In the Ukrainian army, we also had, before the war, fitness standards. What else? But there are some of the positions that do not require fitness standards. Yeah. So you don't need to be fit working in the IT or working for drones development, yeah? So which are the positions in United States Army. He praised poorer Eastern Europeans. On poorer Eastern Europeans, yeah. Denys eat pizza. I don't eat pizza any longer. I am too fat. I disagree with fitness standards. In army only reaches peak, then commander can order his soldiers to roll down the hills. Yeah, I mean, for special operation forces, even for soldiers, I think there should be fitness standards, because you can, like in any sort of the operation, I think it's must have. If you go somewhere for some of the kilometers, yeah, you should handle it at least somehow. But behind, like, there are multiple of the positions which should not require those fitness standards. Rolling as they are around. I see. Down the hill. I see. Yeah, round shape is also a shape, yeah? So you can say I'm in the shape. Next Ukraine update, Denys. Yeah, soon. Soon I'm gonna record the video. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. He went to Kharkiv, actually.
Извините, пожалуйста, молодой человек.
Mama!
Oh, I know this guy.
Tak, ja idu!
Oh,
Probably know him too.
What?
I thought you were my boat driver. Johnny,
Wait, what are you doing here?
I've come to go back to Khatazeh. But first, it's here that was hit earlier in the war, look. Ian Gerb. The Zoop? Sorry. Yeah, Harry Potter. Carrying on about their day. Not bothered. Спасибо. Спасибо. Wow.
The Mini 5 Pro looks good. Yeah, Hawk, it looks good. But I don't see the reason for upgrade, especially the drone is pretty much restricted. You have to lift the restrictions with DJI, you have to put some patches there, make photos and wait probably for several months to unlock altitudes above 500, like up to 500 meters, because it is restricted to 120 meters altitude in Europe if you live. If United States, no, it's not restricted. In UK it's also not restricted, but in European Union it is. So you have to prove that you are a drone pilot or something, and they will lift the limits. Also for the range, I don't know if there are the limits, but with the DJI Mini 4 Pro I did it. Like I put some stickers, I took some photos, ID, everything of that I sent to DJI, and after that they unlocked the altitude. I can now fly to 500 meters. Wow. SE standards, yeah. CE standards, yeah. I just can't swim, but don't need to operate a drone. Yeah. I was surprised that flight attendants in Indonesia, they didn't swim. They cannot swim. Couldn't. Many of them. Not all, but many. Fuck. I cannot find the video I was inspired about. The guy is just talking to the camera. I clicked on it, so probably I'll have it in recommendations. It's about Ukraine. So many Ukrainian influencers out there, or pro-Ukrainian. It's better to say... Fuck, where is he? Ukraine Daily Reports. Reporting from Ukraine. Oh, still has many views, awesome. Tusk and Purpose. Probably without Kepi any longer. Damn it. Oh, my video in recommendations, awesome. In my own recommendations. Damn it. Where is this? The guy was filming. He's placing the camera outside and just blah blah blah, speaking about something. So I like this format a lot. I think Callan Robertson also does it. Oh yeah, PewDiePie. I wanted to click about it. Yeah, what?
Explain.
I was surprised to watch this video of his today.
Only one. If you remember a while, gym. I've always wanted to have a gym in my office, so I got a half rack.
He started to get rid of things, so he is no longer having, like, he has a single camera. He says, I don't know if it is a joke. I don't think it is a joke. He went like full into, like, he has now one pair of the headset, one microphone, one camera, one of everything. It's crazy. Like, I cannot do it. I have all of the stuff. I think it's too much. And people start to call him autistic. I don't know. Well, it was interesting. And now I have lots of the cameras in incrimination. But I need to find that guy. I was inspired by his video to film something like the same. Okay, it is not out there in recommendation. The guy was just standing there and that's it. By the way, I ordered this Luit Connect 2. It's $160, but I wanted to try it for the streams. It seems like it's a good audio interface. Babyface, I didn't like it. If you guys need it, I can send it to you. By the way, yeah, if you want some of my microphones, I have microphones, I have video interface. Like if you want this Babyface Pro, I used it just for a couple of the days. If you want, I can send it to you. Just write to me on email. I even have the package left. Yeah, so if you want, I can send it. Audio, if you really need audio interface, it's good. So it's just not for me. I don't use it. Also, if you need some of my microphones, I can send it to you as well. Because I'm concentrated now on 2 microphones, this one and low tone audio. So if you need Shure SM7B, RE20, what else I have? Like some Audio Technica AT2020 I have. You may check my reviews, yeah, there was the live stream. So if you need that stuff, I can send it to you. Also, if you need, like, I'll show you. If you need this kind of the camera, it's GoPro. I think 11. It's still okay. And I think I have Action 4, 1, Action 4. So write my email. It's under my videos on my main channel. So I can send it to you for free. If you really need it. So who writes the first I send? I just don't need it, and I'm very lazy to sell it, you know. And it's just lying here. I don't use it. I was really disappointed with this audio interface. Like, it's for professional use, and it's not for my stupid brains. It's very nice. It sounds very great, but I just cannot handle it myself. Like, I'm not professional guy for sound work, so it's not for me. For my use, I'm too stupid. I have GoPro 7, lol, nice. How are you, Captain? Yeah, nice, Mohammed. Nice. How do you feel about YouTubers like reporting from Ukraine and Enforcer, who basically just use the conflict for clickbaits and constantly exaggerate about success on the front line? Jasper, yeah. About Enforcer, like, I don't watch reporting from Ukraine, honestly, so it's hard for me to say. Maybe they're too much positive, but Enforcer, I was really disappointed on my last stream, discovering that they put the strike on pro-Ukrainian channel. I don't remember the name, something on M. The guy, I forgot the name of his channel. Like, they put the strike on him. It is the last thing you do as a YouTuber, so I don't like it. So I changed my opinion on them. I'm disappointed, honestly. About like this grifting on war, you may call it even me, you know, because we all earn from monetization of our videos. We earn from support of people. But, you know, if some YouTuber, pro-Ukrainian YouTuber, accumulates money and takes it, I mean, announcing some of them fundraise and takes the money for himself, it's a crime, I think. And that's one of the reasons why I don't do it. Yeah, very rarely with my Finnish friends, because I don't want to be accused of this stuff, you know. I will never ever do it, but people will start to accuse me of that. That's one of the reasons why I don't do it also. But still, it doesn't mean that I don't help. I help a lot to the people whom I know. I just cannot tell a lot because of this platform restrictions, especially Patreon. For example, I remember one of them called Tyotkina a major city encircled. Oh yeah, Tyotkina is not encircled, yeah. Sometimes I also like over-exaggerate a little, you know, for the positive news and say less exaggeration about the bad news. It's just, you know, they do what people like. People don't like bad news. People like good news, usually. So they understand it and they do it. Sometimes I also do it, but not maybe on that scale. I really miss your old videos. You used to fly 737. Yeah. You planning to start flying again? No. As a potential, if you could take one European country into war as a ally, who would you pick? Poland? If we speak about European countries. First, you have logistics. It's your neighbor. If we speak, yeah, Ukraine. It's your neighbor. They have logistics. They invested a lot into their military, so it's a good ally. Population is okay. It's better to cooperate with them than with, for example, United Kingdom, far away, behind La Manche. No thanks of you, Grifter Denys, because your motives and the way you always tell us how everything is. Yeah, in most of the cases. Yeah, Poland, I think it's a good ally. Could be. I think they're also more motivated than, for example, Germans to fight. Damn, where is this guy? I even forgot the name. Sometimes I have his videos right in the recommendations, right on the top page. I have this guy in recommendations, this Yeti man. He's like really, how we call it? Vatnik, yeah? Vatnik in Russian and maybe Magatnik in the United States. This really true MAGA supporter. We want war, civil war against the liberals. Something like that. It is really funny to watch those kind of the podcasts, especially the way he looks. He looks like there was the series of this Yeti guy, you know. What's the name of the series? I forgot. Denys found a way to support Ukraine due to circumstances. I think you did a great job, yeah. Oh, Jake Bro recorded Q&A. Usually Q&A, they have way less views than regular videos. That's why I stopped doing them. Like, how you pay $90,000 for the camera? What is this? Like, for Hollywood or what? Oh yeah, I saw this video. This guy is crazy. He was shot. The shooting was great. I cannot show you this video here without like restrictions applied on video, but it was damn crazy. You know, Combat Veteran also went anti-Trump, really. Oh, he also said about the stuff with Hex at meeting, I think. Judging on a thumbnail. No, Azov videos dubbed. Nice. I will record for Patreons. I promised. Damn it, where is this guy? If I'm focused on something, I will find it. We can go to Ukraine. Ukraine war. And there will be my videos, I guess. No, reporting from Ukraine. And Enforcer streaming every night, and my videos are next. Yeah, I think RFU, they over-exaggerate positive news too much. That's for me. Where is this guy? Oh, Anna? Nice. Yeah, sometimes we do like those reaction faces because people tend to click on those thumbnails. I think I don't do that too much now, but still like some expression here. Not like or something that I just take the cut from my video because this camera is pretty much okay. So I take some kind of the screenshot, and I make the thumbnail. It's kind of good views I have recently on my videos. 340. Nice. And this video is performing good. Good. I like it. But maybe today's video will not be that. Maybe because of the news, yeah? Some strikes on Crimea, frontline, good news from frontline. If I speak about Zelensky, Trump, I have way less views. So kaboom, 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 good news from the front lines, yeah? Kaboom, good news from the front lines. Some escalation, yeah. Then I said about provocation, I said like 140,000. Then good news from the front lines. You see, that's why Enforcer and RFU, they say about the good news, as well as me. Yeah? At first good news, and then we'll see. Sometimes not so good news. Like in my videos, I think it was more bad news than the good news, but I showed the good news at the beginning and on a thumbnail. That's why people tend to click on it more. So that's why I always put the good news up front at the beginning of the video. Like I could have started like today's video planning from Russian strike on Ukraine, but I will start it from a Russian submarine which broke down somewhere, yeah? And after that, I was speaking about the Russian strike. So it's the human psychology. You need to understand it to be more or less successful YouTuber, let's say. That is how the things work. It's only I understood it with some practice, yeah? More practice, more... The people like good news more. Rhetoric. Sounds like nothing burger to me, Denys. Yeah. You have ever watched Vice News Russian Roulette series? No. Kaboom on t-shirt and I would buy. Yeah, there was an attempt for me actually to sell some of the t-shirts via spread shop. I closed the shop because not many people were purchasing the stuff and they had like huge commissions, so it's nothing. Maybe I should reopen it again just for people to have. Yeah, there was like idea for me to make Kaboom t-shirts, but I thought that Kaboom, like idea was to show the Russian tank, Kaboom, like explosion, the turret goes fly high, you know, Kaboom, and it goes Kaboom. Like that is nice idea for the shirt, but for YouTube sales it's no go, because they check it. If it is the tank which is exploding, it's the war promotion. So they're crazy, you know, with this censorship. So I wasn't able to put this stuff. So I came out with idea with airplanes. I went to the Fiverr. I paid some of the guys who made the design for me, and well, we went. I put on a spread shop, and that's it. I bought one of the Arthur's shirt. Okay, nice. I bought Mentor Pilot shirt because I watch him sometimes. It wouldn't be financially valuable still. You need to way more viewers to become valuable for the third-party t-shirt maker. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not like very profitable for my content. And it's not about profitable. I think maybe for people just to have souvenirs who wants, I think it's a good idea. Maybe I should restart it. Maybe I should try. There's lots of the Ukrainians in Ukraine are supporting Russia, and Russia goes in Ukraine. What? Not many Ukrainians are supporting. Like there is like crazy minority now who support Russia, but you say it like this. Denys, lots of Ukrainians in Ukraine are supporting Russia. I haven't heard of those. Like all of my friends and even mates and people, friends of friends, they they don't like Russia. I don't know a single guy who likes Russia. Well, at least in my circle or the circles which are touching my circle. I haven't heard about anyone. But I know that there could be those people, like everywhere. There are stupid people elsewhere, yeah? Ah, yeah, you told me about this bot. Yeah, I will block. Blocked. Yeah, I understand now. He's a bot. Let's put it this way. If Crimeans supported Russian annexation, Russia would have let international observers during the... Yeah, but for Crimea, I agree that majority supported Russia, actually, yeah. I know what I'm talking about because I'm from Crimea myself. It was a brainwash propaganda. I think I already told about it on my streams. What they must have trips saying shit like that, not heard. Yeah. Aussie. No, 82% is not. 82% still, it's too high. Yeah. 82% still. It is not 82. It's less than that. Serious crash. Somehow this Captain Steve is boosting in aviation related videos. But only then he speaks about something went terribly wrong. Yeah, some accidents, some stuff. Yes, a viewfinder is a must-have, yeah. And the only camera with a viewfinder is this one. That is more or less like... The viewfinder, like, it's so versatile, but the price is crazy. Without the viewfinder, you cannot really use the camera for photos. What good explosion videos can you show us, Dennis? Here, nothing. Because it's YouTube. You may join me on Telegram. There I post sometimes something. How many views do we have now? 85 here, and on Twitch 11. On Kick, no one. What the hell? Oh, it's a prank. But Polish ETC has cleared out eastern Poland airspace with only a single NATO tanker. Okay. NATO response to Russian drone missile. Multiple Polish airports have closed overnight due to NATO's response to Russian drone and missile attack on Ukraine. Just in case they close those, yeah, already. Yeah, no, nothing here. Let's check out Telegram. And here we have... What do we have? Yeah, explosions in Kyiv report. Yeah, unfortunately. Some of the fires out there. Yeah. What's burning? Nothing. Ukraine. Some private houses. Residential houses. KC-135, yeah, some of the oil tanker. So, Surfer Dressed saying thank you for watching me. Des. Right, guys, I think I'm gonna record the video. Thanks for joining with me, joining my stream, and yeah, see you around. Thanks for watching me, this trash channel. It means a lot, actually, for me. See you. You're awesome. Ciao.